Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Blitz. I am your host, Brendan Gagan, joined by none other than
Johnny Clumpy
and our producer, Devin Alsman, who's away from the mic right now, but he's there. No show yesterday. Technical difficulties. Computer died on us like 4 times. Only during my show, and of course, it's a day where Devin wants to go first. My show didn't go first. That was not the new schedule that we agreed on.
That was a one-time thing.
But whatever, because we're here and it's a Friday, so it's even better that we're doing a show because it's a Friday. And
end of the week.
Everybody feels better on a Friday.
We get to enjoy a weekend.
Exactly.
There's a game 7 tomorrow.
I have SATs tomorrow.
That's awful. That's not no. You stay in today.
Devin's got an SAT. Johnny's going to a lake house.
Very comparable weekends for the two of us.
Very comparable. Yeah, buddy, you're cooked. What is going on?
All that to just give up. He's going there just to give up bomb after bomb too.
Literally.
Whoa! Excuse me.
Let's power this thing up. We got some stuff to talk about.
Things. Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about stuff.
I'm just looking at the ticker, and Devin did not change the Cubs thing.
No, I added to it.
Yeah, I said change it, not add to it.
So I think that's what we're starting with. I think, based on.
Paul Skeens had his worst outing of his career to the Cubs. Ironically, Cubs are probably have the hottest bats in baseball right now, by far. And we should have been swept that series, if I'm being honest, but the Cubs just fell apart in the second game of the series. And then I thought we actually won the series because anytime Paul Skeens starts, I always think it's an automatic win. He's 3-3 on the year, but yesterday was god awful.
It was second worst start of the year.
Yeah.
For Paul Skeens. Most ever home runs he's ever given up.
Here,
and the 2 worst starts that he had, they're both against NL Central teams.
Here,
Yikes.
lowest, he had the least amount of strikeouts he's ever had in a start with 2, and he doubled his walks per 9 yesterday.
Doubled it with 4?
Yeah.
That's insane because that means his...
Or roughly doubled it.
That means his walks per 9 was so low.
Yeah. He didn't throw his... he threw more sliders / sweepers than fastballs yesterday as well. Hang on, let me see if his velo's down, because that could also. Nope.
Well, so Skeens kind of struggled. The Cubs got to him. So that was cool for the Cubs because Devin and I on our show yesterday were a little annoyed that the.
That's a lot of red.
That's a whole lot of.
That's a lot of red.
Devin
I'll pull it up.
Devin and I were watching the.
I mean,
we were upset after the Cubs lost Game 2, and we were like, well, that means we got to face Skeens, which is probably going to end up in a loss because it feels like a Skeens start is the only time they're going to win.
Look at all that red.
his velo is down 1 mile an hour.
Just look at all that red.
But his off-speed run value is insane.
I know, but I'm just saying,
You're going to knock him for 1 mile an hour down.
I mean,
Yeah, you are, because you hate him.
that's all it is for an injury.
You hate him.
That's all it is for injury concerns, though.
That is an absurd amount of red.
That's beautiful.
If you want to see some red, pull up Carson Kelly,
That is also true.
Who?
Carson Kelly, the Cubs catcher.
our Barry Bonds
It's
catcher.
Like 100, 100, 100, 100, 100.
Barry Bonds catcher.
But yeah, so Skeens struggled. So very
Skeens
shockingly.
struggled. Cubs are hot. They're cooking right now. They should have the division on lock, but we'll see.
We played the Brewers. This is the tell if we have the division on lock. This is how we will find out.
I'll just drop one to the Pirates. You're definitely dropping one to the Brewers too. But you never know. So yeah, that happened. And also,
former Cubs
towing the rubber, but we're gonna do one more thing about baseball. Javier Baez is back. So back.
Well,
so back. When did he play center field?
when
last
did he
week.
2 weeks ago? Last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well, he robbed a home run last night.
And then hit one.
And then hit one.
I don't know which one came first, but he did both those things.
Yeah, he was. So we have the clip.
Took a run off
Of-
the board.
of the-
took a run off the board, then added a
And
run.
then, yeah.
So
Full
So
sections over.
we just
There's a long fly ball, center field. Baez tailing it back. He's at the wall. Oh, don't do it to him, Javi.
He's so athletic. Yeah, it's just
He used to be a shortstop.
Try the catch.
Now he's a dazzling outfielder.
He has not changed his facial hair in 10 years.
Get up.
How's that not look athletic? Like, he got up and robbed the homer.
Oh, Javi.
Yeah. He looked like he ran and then he just kind of played.
And that was courtesy of MLB.
Courtesy of MLB. Don't ban us, please. Yeah. When Javi's doing good at baseball, I mean, no, bro. Okay, wait. I saw a compilation on
His swing.
of his striking out at the most absurd pitches on TikTok, and somebody was able to make a 3-minute freaking reel and video out of it.
No, his swings are bad.
He looks like me in MLB The Show.
His swings are bad. Like, there was a time where it's like the pitcher wouldn't, like, he could pitch from the left side of the mound, like his toes barely touching the left side, throw a sweeper that never even, like, a sweeper or slider that never came in our view. Like, it was never in the strike zone. Like, it didn't break from one side to the other strike zone. Like, the pitcher would throw it on the left. So, like, Javi Baez is hitting here. He'd throw it on this line of the strike zone, and it breaks out to here, and Javi would swing. And it's just the most uncompetitive swing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
But this year, he's not throwing away at bats, and that's why he's hitting 308. It's funny because his OPS is like 750. It's probably a little bit higher now because has back-to-back days with a homer. But he's hitting 300, but it's like he's just singles and RBIs, kind of. That's all he's really doing.
Yeah.
Which is funny because it's never really been Javi's game.
But it works.
It's fun.
Yeah, it works.
Dude,
So,
he's playing well in center, though.
Oh, yeah.
3 outs above average. Wow.
322.
Viewers can't see this, but I pulled up his zone charts, and you can kind of see.
Yeah, pitchers would just throw it.
The
far and
pitch
away,
percentage.
and he would just swing.
Well, they're still doing it this year, but here's last
roll
year.
the wood at it.
Here's last year. Swings by zone, 138 in the low and away, not a strike.
So this year he's not like throwing away ABs, which is what's like helping. He's playing like a good.
So
rhythm.
he's still swinging low and away, but it's not as bad.
It's still kind of there, but it hasn't been as bad.
He's hitting anyone that's hanging a slider the way in the zone, he's hitting.
Yeah, maybe that's why he's been swinging at it this whole time.
Do you see this? The only barrels he has this year is right down the middle, and then one low and away. That's his barrels this year. So I mean, what's his home runs?
Hey, how? Because one of his homers wasn't in that area.
I don't know.
That BABIP's
Also, do we see this pop-up percentage?
Nice.
Okay, I feel like we're just. You're saying,
All
do you
right,
see this?
all
And
right.
nobody can
yeah,
see
nobody
what
can
we're
see it.
talking about.
All right.
So we were just like laughing at Javier.
We were looking at
Baez,
Javier
but
Baez's
we're gonna move on.
Statcast.
Mike Trout.
We're gonna pull up the. Oh yeah, Mike Trout. Yeah, Mike Trout's back in the IL. That sucks. And I don't really want to talk about it because that's like really sad. And I really like Mike Trout, but he's back on the IL. Nothing too serious though. Devin, what is it? A bruise? Yeah. Okay, a bone bruise. Okay, he'll be fine. He'll be all right. He's gonna be okay. He's gonna.
Devin,
be
let
okay.
us hope.
We're gonna switch to the NBA.
He's the greatest
now.
player of a generation.
He
Let's
is.
hope.
He is. He would have been the GOAT.
Actually, Aaron Judge.
NBA playoffs. You can't really probably see it that well. Yeah. We got all. Yeah. If you wanna. Okay, that's zooming out, Devin. So we got the NBA playoffs. We have 2 series left that have not been decided. Thunder swept the Grizzlies. Nuggets and the Clippers played a game 6 last night. The Clippers won. They have forced a game 7 in Denver. Hey, Johnny, Lakers in 5.
Wolves in 5.
Wolves in 5, ladies and gents. Ant-Man is back. He puts Luka and LeBron away in the first round
Rudy Gobert
in 5 games,
7.
ironically. Rockets and Warriors, their game 6 is tonight.
8 o'clock on ESPN.
In the Bay. And the Warriors were laughing on the bench in the third quarter when they were getting blown out in game 5. So Chef Curry might be on display tonight. Cavs and Heat. I mean, there was not one close game.
Was Game 3 not? I don't know.
I don't think
didn't
Game
pay
3 was
attention.
close. I'm gonna be honest. All I know is that they were up 50 at halftime in Game 4.
Oh yeah, you're right. No. Yeah.
Pacers eliminate the Bucks in 5. Apparently, new beef on the street is Tyrese Halliburton's dad and Giannis. We're getting at it.
Tyrese Halliburton's dad was acting like a complete weirdo after this game ended. It was really weird, and like especially from a fan and a father of a player.
Giannis, bro. Like out of all the people, you're gonna press Giannis.
6'11".
Bro, Giannis will kill you.
Jack.
I'm taking Giannis over a gorilla.
One Giannis or one
It's
Yeah, it was really weird activity from Tyrese Halliburton's dad. He walked out onto the court and just started shouting at Giannis. Then Giannis' teammates held him back, but then it didn't really end well, and Giannis ended up confronting him. But this is more on the fan.
No.
And not Giannis.
No. Giannis didn't do anything. Knicks Pistons, they played 6. Game 6 was last night. Jalen Brunson dropped 40. And they were down, pretty sure they were down like 5 with 2 minutes left to go or something like that. And they came back. It was literally Jalen Brunson. And eliminate the Pistons in 6 games. And then down here, Celtics Magic. Magic were able to win 1 game, but that's it. They were down in 5. So, you got the Nuggets Clippers and the Rockets Warriors, the only 2 games left. Nuggets and Clippers will have a Game 7. Rockets Warriors Game 6 tonight.
Hoping for a Game 7.
Hoping for a Game 7 as well, yeah.
Possible is the best. So.
Yeah. So, it's about it in the NBA world.
And then Pacers Cavs starts on Saturday.
I don't think they'd start.
Sunday.
Sunday.
That one's Sunday.
Saturday's Game 7.
And then if the Rockets and Warriors went to a Game 7, that would be on Sunday.
That would be on Sunday. Are the Nuggets and Clippers Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay. So NBA's done. MLB's done. Now we get over to the NFL news. First of all, my God. Hunter Renfroe is back in the league.
Oh,
Hunter Renfroe is back in the league. My goat. White chocolate himself. Hunter Renfroe. Crispiest route runner ever.
Okay.
I'm glazing him. Yeah. Bro, Devin, I'm not talking about the MLB Hunter Renfroe. There's an NFL wide receiver.
Oh, that's right. They do have the same name.
Yeah. It's spelled differently. Like the baseball one's FROE, and the football one is FROW.
Did you see the 5th-year option stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get into that. Hunter Renfroe signed a 1-year deal with the Carolina Panthers, so Bryce Young, low-key, has some weapons this year. They drafted McMillan. They drafted T-Mac. They still have Adam Thielen. And now they have Hunter Renfroe. They still need a tight end. Like, bad.
No, who's there?
Nobody.
Forgot the guy's name.
They
have a tight end.
They do not have a
There's
tight
one on the roster.
end. Well, yeah. Tommy Tremble?
Tommy Tremble. That's
Yeah.
it.
Tommy Tremble.
They have one.
Yeah,
they
do
have a tight end.
Yeah.
Is he that good? Maybe.
Uh,
But he's there. They have a tight. There was going to be a guy filling the spot.
Yeah. So, I don't know. They're looking good. Let's see. Amari Cooper, landing spots possible. Cowboys, Eagles among the 7 best fits. He is the top free agent among wide receivers right now. Jalen Ramsey landing spots since he requested a trade and Miami said okay. I don't really know. He's starting to decline a little bit.
He's so good though.
He's still serviceable. Like, bro, if the Steelers got him, I wouldn't mind that. But
He's also on a big contract though. That's kind of the problem.
yeah, we have a lot of money, but we just don't.
Well, it's like still like the.
Yeah, I don't want to blow it
Do
on.
you really want to pay
How old is he?
like 33-year-old Jalen Ramsey that much? How old is Jalen?
Bro, Will Campbell. Oh my God, I need to find the clip of Will Campbell's post
he's only
draft
30.
interview. He's 30,
Jalen Ramsey's only 30 years old.
but yeah, no. Will Campbell might be my new favorite NFL player. I'm not even kidding. His post-draft interview was awesome.
Oh, when he said he would die to
He would
protect Drake May.
die to protect with everything he's got, bro. If I'm a quarterback and I know that guy's on my own line, bro, I know I'm chilling. Put that man on Drake May's blind side. Nobody's touching him. So Giants pretty much already declared Jackson Dart as he will sit behind Russell Wilson. We'll see Jackson Dart play.
And he's not going to be
We
good.
all know how Russ plays.
And Jackson Dart's not going to be good.
This guy's just a D1 hater.
The whole draft class is bad.
Yeah. Oh, quarterbacks.
Outside of Cam Ward. But even then, like, Cam
Quarterbacks.
Ward, is he really a 1-1 quarterback?
Will Howard is going to be the best quarterback out of that draft.
Shut up.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just saying. Didn't test well at the combine. 6th-round pick from the Big Ten. Does that remind you of anybody? Will Howard, Tom Brady. Just saying. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. They got the same come up.
So I don't know what's worse, the Jackson Dart, Josh Allen comparisons, or what you just did.
That's worse. That's worse. I don't care. That's worse. He just compared Will
And,
Howard to the greatest.
I'm not expecting much from Will Howard.
He is-
I don't think
both
he's
bad.
our franchise guy.
He is
I
compared-
might be wrong.
He
But
compared Will Howard to the greatest quarterback of all time.
I'm just saying they had the same draft comparison stuff. They both got drafted in the 6th round. Both went in the Big Ten. Both did terrible at their combine. But yeah. I don't know. It's all going to be weird with Will Howard. I don't know. We still got to see if we're signing Aaron Rodgers or not. So, Browns decline. Kenny Pickett's 5th-year option, Cleveland is a mess. Cleveland is such a mess.
They have two Super Bowl champions in the quarterback room.
And I'm loving it. They do have two Super. Oh yeah, Joe Flacco. Yeah.
And Kenny Pickett.
What are you shaking your head no for?
Kenny Pickett's one of the the 5-year guys that got not picked up, so he's gone.
Didn't they trade for him?
Yeah.
What's the point of trading for a guy for not pick up?
So he's
Because
gone.
they just drafted 2 rookie quarterbacks.
Okay, why would they trade? That's why they traded him.
So they traded him Dorian
So Kenny Pickett's gone.
Thompson Robinson.
So now there's only 4 guys in that quarterback room now.
No, there's 5.
Kenny Pickett's gone, I thought.
Okay, no, Devin. Here,
He was one of
when
the
somebody declines a 5th-year option, it doesn't mean they're getting cut. It means they're not. So next year,
Yeah, that's.
he would have been fine for another year if they took his 5th-year option. But since they declined it next year, he's a free agent. That doesn't mean that he's getting cut because he's going into his 4th year.
That sucks.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we have 2 Super Bowl champions, 2 rookies.
Sanders, Dylan
And-
Gabriel, and James Winston. Oh no, sorry,
No.
Deshaun Watson.
But Deshaun's not playing this year. It's already been announced because
Quarterback room.
his Achilles is dead.
Quarterback room from hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who's starting?
Bad person, Deshaun Watson.
I'll tell you right now.
43-year-old Joe.
I'll tell
Flacco.
you right now who's starting week 1. It's going to be Joe Flacco.
Kenny Pickett.
I want Shador.
Shador's not going to start week 1.
I think Shador.
Dylan Gabriel as a 3rd-round pick when he wasn't even projected to go in like the first 5.
I thought
Shador
Dylan Gabriel was going to draft in the 3rd round.
5'11" lefty.
So Joe Flacco will start at least week 1. My prediction is he starts the first 3 games of the year, and then they'll make a switch.
And then they go to Dylan Gabriel.
They either go Dylan Gabriel, Shador, or Kenny.
I think Shador starting. I think he
I
impresses.
think they're going to go Dylan Gabriel.
I think they play 3 preseason games. I think Shador shows what he did in college.
Okay, it's
And
really hard to show
with the-
stuff in preseason. Like nobody really takes preseason.
yeah, but when you're competing
Bro,
with
Kenny Pickett is the freaking Kenny
what-
Pickett is the Tom Brady of the preseason.
when you're competing with 3 other guys,
true.
then
yeah, Kenny Pickett would go off every time,
Well,
and it would get me so excited.
when you're
I was like, oh my
competing
God.
with 3 other guys, then you kind of need to show out. So I think Shador's going to show out in
but it
preseason.
really doesn't matter at the same time. Like,
Deion ran a fake offense.
it's a shot.
That was what the scouts were
It's a
saying.
shot.
That was what this. Yeah, they didn't. They the offense that like a lot of NFL scouts and the reason he fell was
How's
because
that even possible? Though?
they believe that Dion ran an offense that was they didn't care about wins or losses. They cared about padding his stats and making his numbers look the best. Like a bunch of short, easy routes. Like his downfield accuracy wasn't great, so they threw a bunch of balls short. So then his completion percentage skyrocketed.
Okay, but he can throw. Like, can you not make a career out of just being consistently accurate short?
You gotta be able to throw deep.
Yeah, the deep ball's got to be, especially with how the game is changing now.
But he has the accuracy.
He does not have the arm power.
He's just not a strong arm.
No. Neither does Dylan Gabriel, though.
Nobody said Dylan Gabriel's gonna be a good NFL quarterback, though.
I mean, but doesn't he have like some of the best accuracy numbers?
Shador?
Yeah.
His completion percentage is high because
he played Big 12 defense.
Because they ran an offense that allowed him to throw a bunch of 10-yard out routes and make it look really simple for him to inflate his numbers. But his downfield accuracy.
That's why he's fifth round pick.
That was why he fell. The scouts didn't like his downfield accuracy and didn't believe that he'd be able to thrive throwing a deep ball. I clown Tom Brady for not throwing deep balls, but
he was accurate on deep balls.
Could when he needed to.
Yeah.
Well,
they run a fake offense and a gimmick check down offense, dink and dunk, to 7 Super Bowls. Yes. Was his arm strength better at 43 than it was at 23?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
How was that possible?
Definitely, bro.
No, I don't know how it's possible. Was his athletic trainer scamming money from people in hospice? Maybe. But that's besides the point.
I'm sorry, you're forgetting one thing though. He had no O-line, so he didn't have time to throw deep balls. So that's why he's doing all these short routes because he doesn't have time.
Caleb Williams didn't have an O-line last year, and he was still letting the ball absolutely fly.
Yeah, but he still has NFL O-linemen.
Okay,
There's a difference between NFL O-linemen and college O-linemen.
Dude, the Bears' offensive line last year could be equivalent to the Colorado offensive line.
The argument makes 0 sense. They're worse than the Bears' offensive line, but they're also still D1
You look
athletes.
at college offensive linemen and NFL offensive linemen, it's literally, dude, they weigh the same. Their height's the same. The only difference is the NFL experience.
They're D1 athletes still. It's not like it's
like, bro,
it's
if
not
you're
like they were starting.
If you're 6'5", 315 pounds, and you're telling me you can't block somebody with your big ass?
They didn't.
Oh my god.
They didn't though.
Sorry.
They didn't.
Oh my god.
They did. Okay.
I'm just tired of hearing Shador get bailed out because he had a bad offensive line.
That he criticized heavily too. Not a good leader. Like he literally openly said, and in the posting interview, how many times did the other quarterback get touched?
Yeah.
Is he wrong?
And he blames his offensive line too, which that is something you can't do as a quarterback.
I mean, just said, is he wrong?
Is he wrong? Is he wrong?
You don't do that.
Wait, is he wrong for what? Oh, for blaming the offensive line?
Did Caleb Williams ever do that?
Yeah, no, dude, you don't do that. That's number one.
That's
number one way how to tank team chemistry and have your team fall apart.
Yeah, why would you want to block for him if he's openly calling you out in front of the media?
Well, sometimes you gotta call out players.
He's not the coach. Yes, it works in baseball when the managers call out a player for doing something wrong, Devin. He's not the head coach of the team. That's the coach's job if it's that bad. The quarterback should be lifting his guys up. You're a teammate at the end of the day. And they still...
Big Ben did that.
The offensive line was not the reason he threw like 4 interceptions that game. Yeah. He didn't play that well.
I think
he's not going to be that good.
Devin, when did you turn into a Shador Glazer?
It's more of you guys
watching.
Are just really...
You're box score watching, Devin. That's literally what it is. How many Colorado games did you watch last year?
Maybe 1.
Have you watched any film on Shador Sanders?
Not much. But no, it's just...
Every person who has all 32 clips and goes and strives and watches film, this is not me, but I tend to trust the guys who, like, all they do after the Super Bowl until the draft is go watch film of all the possible high draft picks so they can make a good mock draft. Okay, aka what people did to Shador Sanders. And when that was the whole reason they fell, is that they didn't trust his long accuracy, and they thought the completion numbers were inflated because the offense Dion ran.
But I'm not saying he'll be great. I'm just saying you guys are really hating on him.
Because he's not good.
This whole quarterback class isn't even that good.
He's
Like,
self-centered. Yeah, but
whole-
but Shador's worse because he's like
he's
he's self-centered.
You
I
have to
think
deal with
he-
his dad.
All of his media.
I think he can beat out a 43-year-old, another guy that's not very
Don't
good,
you ever
and then Kenny
sleep on
Pickett.
Joe Flacco.
He can win the job.
That's what I'm saying. You guys are saying he can't.
It's Cleveland, bro. Yes, he can win
He
a
can
job.
win the
It's
job.
only
That's what I'm
place
saying.
in the world that he can win the job in.
He can win the job to be bad.
Yeah, have it. Like, literally have it.
It's like Cam Ward's not even gonna be that good this year. Like, he's gonna struggle a ton.
Well, no, Cam Ward's might
And
not
he's got a
even
bad
be the
team.
starter.
He's going to. He's going to start.
Did you say
and he's
Cam
going
Ward's
to
not going to be the starter? He's
I'm
the,
literally looking.
he's
Titans
the first overall pick. He's
Titans
gonna
are not
start.
naming Cam Ward starter.
Yet. You're waiting, but he's gonna get named the starter eventually. Who's their quarterback?
Will
Levis.
Okay, bro.
I'm just telling you, they haven't declared him as their
Yeah, because
starter.
it's May.
Doesn't get announced. Caleb Williams wasn't announced right away until like August, and everyone knew.
Okay, but was there another option?
No.
Tyson Bagent.
There's not another option
Okay.
in Tennessee either. I can tell you that
Will
right
Levis.
now.
I've heard of Will Levis.
He's terrible.
Shador Sanders.
No, he might be worse.
No, because he's got an arm. He has a deep ball. Will Levis has a deep
Showing
His
that
decision-making
he
is just
sucks.
a 5-year-old.
Sorry.
Yeah.
At that quarterback position.
All right,
And I hate hating on Shador. Like I don't like dislike him that much. It's
I
just
do.
Like,
I hate him. I'm kidding. I don't. But
I don't like hate him. Like
I just didn't want the Steelers to draft him because I didn't want to deal with this crap. And then
like his dad is like you just create a media circus whenever like he's on your team.
Was his dad not good?
his dad was
It's
great.
not.
Yeah.
He's a Hall of Famer, but it's not the point.
Oh my gosh.
Devin, what position
does it have to do
Devin,
with
what
anything?
position did his dad play?
Did you know his dad played in the MLB?
Yes.
Okay.
I knew he played in the MLB.
Throw,
That's kind of how I know him.
Just
I know he was one. He's
throw a position out there.
wide receiver.
Corner.
He did play a couple snaps at wide receiver.
Yeah, but he wasn't like.
He played corner.
One of the best ever.
Yeah, one of the best ever.
I know he was one of the
Unlike
best ever
his
because he
son,
played
who's
two
a quarterback
sports.
and will not be one of the best quarterbacks. I hope he because bro, how he got did in the draft with the prank calls and all that was bad.
Okay, that
Like,
also
nobody
happened,
deserves
that. Happened
that.
to like 8 other people.
Speaking of the prank calls,
It's documented that it
we-
happened to 8 other
we-
multiple other people.
we
It
get
happened to.
we get to that.
It happened to somebody early. I think it happened to like Will Campbell.
It happened
or someone early.
Yeah, it did. I think no, it happened to Tyler Warren too.
Yeah, it's a thing that happens every year, but because he was a day 2 pick, it got blown out of proportion.
Yeah.
To
So
be fair, it did happen because an NFL defense coordinator gave away the phone number.
yeah. So
Just
NFL
dumb.
fines Falcons $250,000, and the NFL also fines Falcons defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich, one of the two, $100K over leak of quarterback Shador Sanders' phone number. Yeah. So what? His son.
His
Frank
son was
called him?
in the room, so that's how they would have gotten the number. He wasn't the one who made the call.
How old was his son?
College. We don't know. Like I don't know how old, but he was in college.
Jesus, yeah. So, bit of a mania thing there, but yeah, bit of a sadder story. Jordan Travis retired. That sucks because if you watched college football in 2020, 2023, you saw a undefeated Florida State team crumble in the final game of the season when Jordan Travis absolutely shattered his leg, and then they missed the playoffs, and everybody kind of got mad, which I don't think the committee messed up. Yeah, that team was good enough to go, and they would have gotten in if Jordan Travis didn't get hurt. Nobody wants to see a backup quarterback get in to the college football playoffs.
It happened this year.
Yeah, there was also a 12-team playoff this year. Wait, who was the backup this year?
Somebody got in with like a backup, but they were.
Oh, it was Georgia. It was Georgia.
Yeah.
With Gunner Stockton. The GOAT. Better than Carson Beck. God, bro. Oh, next year's quarterback draft class.
Also mid.
Oh,
That's Arch Manning.
Drew Allen, future Pittsburgh Steeler.
Mid.
Arch Manning is not tough. Best draft overall.
What team?
It's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to say best draft.
Not the Giants.
Like I could probably give you the best first round. I'll tell you right now, the best quarterback draft class was 1983.
I don't think that was a question, but sure.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like saying like it's really hard to say like best draft. Like we could do best like quarterback draft, best running back draft, best first round.
No, I'm saying like who had the best draft this year?
Who had the best draft this year?
Yeah, overall, because we only did first round.
Kuiper gave it to the Browns.
No, Kuiper's a freaking idiot, dude. I can't stand him. He's such an idiot.
He was putting his career on the line for Shador Sanders.
It's insane.
I'm
And he gets mad at like all NFL teams for not evaluating a quarterback correctly. Dude, you literally cannot evaluate a quarterback. It's literally impossible. If somebody tells you that they're evaluating a quarterback, they're lying to you. They're lying to your face. You can't do it. Like, you gotta go. Yeah, no, you can't do it.
I'm not saying they had the best, but I'm glad they addressed a problem, as in the Bengals. They drafted, 4 defensive players?
See,
It wasn't a good draft, though.
Well, but they knew what they needed and tried to get it.
But
So they could have just kept going for offense, you know? Like, at least they tried to get defensive guys.
yeah, but it wasn't the best draft, like, value-wise.
yeah. The Bengals, like, yeah, they got what they needed, but, like, Shamar Stewart, like, I keep saying it. Shamar Stewart, like, he's a good player, but, like, I don't know. He's not a 17th edge rusher. Like, he's not a 17th overall edge rusher. Like, that's not who the Bengals should have took right there. But, because he was going to be there.
Later on.
What do you guys feel about what Jaguars can do?
I mean, bro, I never thought they were that bad.
Because
they literally went from a playoff team to getting the 5th overall pick, which is just like they just had some wonky years. They've had coaching trouble. They have a good team. Trevor Lawrence is good.
And now they have Travis Hunter, who
They have Travis Hunter.
and they drafted their 3rd round pick was a cornerback, by the way, as well.
Who was it?
Caleb Ransaw. I don't know if Tulane.
I mean, the Ravens only got better
Yeah,
defensively.
they still won't win a Super Bowl though. Tell me I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
Yes.
They're not winning a Super Bowl.
This is the year for Lamar. The Packers finally got a wide receiver and another one. They got 2, actually.
Yeah, Matthew Golden.
Finally took a first-round wide receiver.
What about
since 2002?
what about Raiders?
The Colts had a good draft, too.
They were all right. Raiders definitely didn't lose the draft. They got Genty. Steelers did good.
I don't know. It's so hard to grade a full draft. Like,
I
I do
know.
not watch enough of the
I don't watch
prospects.
the 4th and 5th rounds that good.
Be like, oh,
Steelers drafted good. It's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. I'm happy with it. Everybody's giving us like an A-.
Mid.
Mid.
Trash.
Mid.
Trash. Trash.
Wow.
Should have drafted Shador. After we talked so much trash about him.
Yeah.
So when's Aaron Rodgers signing?
Bro, who knows? He's probably at his little village right now. Underground hut, collecting his thoughts. Wondering if he should go work for Tomlin. No. I knew I'd be doing the same thing.
The Steelers did. Are they still going to win 9 games? The
talk
absolute work in the first round of the playoffs.
We'll talk about 2 more things. One, MLB The Show, big players here. First, what would you even call this? Like the update that's happening.
It's just the roster update.
The roster update.
Diamond Dynasty roster up there.
First
Diamond
ratings up
Dynasty
there.
right here.
I'm so excited. So excited.
Who's going diamond?
Cal Raleigh, which is good because I have his gold card.
Crochet might.
Crochet, I have Crochet
I
too.
feel like Crochet is gonna go.
Stephen Kwan. Kwan's going diamond too.
I feel like I haven't heard about him forever because they were all saying that, like, everyone was saying that, like, originally, but then he was
Yeah,
still
like, he
like
fell off a
good,
little
but
bit,
he
yeah.
wasn't like this like hitting for power Stephen Kwan that he was doing. Just trying to think of the teams.
So neither of you invest in cards,
No.
but
Not good at it.
I'm trying, and I'm trying to scroll down through my
Chris
collection.
Bubik's gonna go up.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to say. George Kittle signed a 4-year, $76 million extension, by the way, earlier this week with the Niners.
Highest paid tight end.
Highest paid tight end.
NFL
Is he?
Thought he was.
Does he beat Travis?
I don't know.
Travis
maybe.
gets paid a lot of money.
Oh, Travis is also staying. Or like playing another
That makes
year.
sense. Corbin Carroll. Duh. Corbin
Yeah.
Carroll's going diamonds so fast. God damn. That's why I kept his. I pulled him again, but I didn't.
I have him on
Should
my
I buy
bench.
Corbin Carroll?
You're gonna make like 500.
He's
subs.
still
He's
on my
going
bench.
For like 2,600. So
By the way.
Subs sound like worth it. I pulled him, and instead of selling him for 2,600, I was gonna wait till today, sell him for 3K.
I'm trying to find who I invested in.
Then I'll be able to buy Garrett Crochet, and I'll be able to finish the. Oh, Bregman might go diamond 2. They might have 2. I don't think Bregman jumps 3 overalls though, so he'll be a long-term guy.
When do we think, like, the first, like, program 99's coming out?
Program.
Not for
All-Star
a while.
break.
June?
All-Star.
Yeah, and see that's questionable. It's usually not.
It's before
It depends on the year, because like in 21, the All-Star cards were only 95 to 97, and like the next year they were like 98. So it's weird. I'm gonna get the Brewers All-Star so fast, because I'm already close to it.
Oh.
I'm gonna get it so fast.
Why do you have the Brewers so high?
Raleigh Fingers. I grinded for them, and then I needed them again for another one of the programs. So I've used so many Brewers cards. And the Cubs. I'm gonna get whoever the Cubs All-Star is very fast too.
Who's Pirates All-Star? Skeens? Is that the only one though?
Yeah.
Or is there anyone else?
It's just gonna be him. Oh, we're gonna get. Oh Lord, we're gonna get a 98 Skeens. Oh my God.
Oh, here's my investments. Kodai Senga. I have 30 Kodai Sengas.
Is he like an 81?
He's a 78.
So he's gonna go.
30?
30.
He's gonna go gold. This update just has a lot more people who are gonna go gold. I feel like than go diamond. Michael Bush is gonna go up to a silver.
Yeah, I didn't. I have 22 Keibert Ruizes.
Will Cal Raleigh go up though? He's an 82.
He should. He's the best catcher in baseball right now.
That is fair. A lot of people. Adley's gonna go down. Emmanuel Clase is gonna go down.
No.
Class A is going gold.
He's gonna go.
It's guaranteed.
He'll still be like usable though because he throws so hard.
Should I sell him?
Jorge Polanco's a 68. He's gonna go he might go silver. He might jump 7 overalls.
It's because you were so bad last year.
We are.
Oh, Mackenzie Gore is gonna go silver probably.
We'll talk about one more thing.
Oh, Mackenzie Gore is gonna go silver, and then James Wood will go silver for the Nationals.
Johnny, give me your 5 guys, like your first 5 draft picks of. You're drafting to go 100 men versus 1 gorilla. Give me your first 5 selections.
Draymond Green.
Oh my God. What?
Like post 2021, Draymond Green. He guy's a psycho. I hate Draymond Green so much, but you gotta get like some jacked, huge guy. I haven't thought about the people I'd want. People aren't afraid of dying.
Number 1, Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah.
2,
Lesnar, Draymond Green.
Aaron Donald. 3,
Draymond Green.
John Cena.
Yeah.
You just take everybody from the WWE.
You do realize Draymond Green's 6'7", right?
Yeah. Okay.
Big Draymond Green.
Why?
Look, he's tried to kill people on an NBA court.
Yeah, by kicking him in the groin and
he
stuff.
put Rudy Gobert in a chokehold on the
All right,
floor
yeah, all
for
right.
no reason.
Right.
In a 0-0 game, 2 minutes in, he put Rudy Gobert in a chokehold. He just throws punches for fun.
Brock Lesnar.
He injured his own teammate this playoffs. Like, Draymond Green is the
Brock
2018
Lesnar,
LeBron.
Aaron Donald, John Cena, Draymond Green.
2018 LeBron. Just kidding.
28. What?
Just kidding.
I'll go with
Bad Boy Pistons, just the entire starting
Bad Boy
lineup.
Pistons, the entire starting
starting
lineup of the Bad Boy Pistons. Ben Wallace, if I had to pick one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good 5.
Well, that's it. So,
I have a couple names.
what's that?
It's their prime, right? We're doing prime.
Yeah.
Be very careful.
Mike Tyson.
It's
Okay.
like 5'10" now.
Mike Tyson.
Girl's just gonna go.
Yeah, Mike Tyson did out a tiger.
That's true.
And then
So he's kind of got it.
I know baseball players like Aaron Judge. I mean, he's pretty big.
Okay.
And then someone that's like, well, just doesn't matter who it is. Tommy Pham. I mean, have you seen what he's done before?
He does just throw hands.
He does just throw hands for no reason. He's been shot
Well, if you're
before.
gonna say that, then just say Roofnet Odor, because he also only throws hands.
Well, don't take Tim Anderson. Tell you that much.
Yeah. Good.
J-Ram then? Would change up.
Yeah.
J Ram's first Guardians to ever go have 250 home runs, 250 stolen
Yeah.
bases.
That's
good.
crazy.
Yeah, he's a dog. I really want his card and will be the show, but
They haven't released any more news.
that'll do it. Draft finished up, so now we're in like the boring part. Next week we'll probably talk about hockey too, because that's the Stanley Cup playoffs are going on right now. Ovi is in it, and Ovi's moving on to the next round too. When we come back, second round of the NBA playoffs will already pretty much be like going and probably almost like halfway done too.
Yes.
And yeah, hopefully we get some good MLB The Show diamonds here today, and we'll go for there. That was the last thing of NFL news for a while, unless Aaron Rodgers signs soon. That would be nice. But yep, that was it. I am Brendan Gagan.
I'm Johnny Clumpy.
Producer Devin Allsman doing a great job yet again. He actually went live today, so. But yeah, we will see you guys next Thursday.